So, sorry I'm not dressed. I don't have anything. I literally, you know, this is 8:30 in the morning, right after I texted you. Uh, and I don't know if I'm even gonna upload this. I probably will, just so you can see it and stuff like that. Uh, but I want you to, I know that sometimes you get really guilty and stuff like that. You really care about other people. I don't want anything between us to be based on guilt. I don't want anything between us. I don't want anything ever to be between us anymore. It's not like, it's not real and it's nothing you haven't seen before, right? Um, it's just so important to me that no one can see how easily I'm. I'll turn this. There's no one. It's really important to me that no one ever sees that little things like affect me so like in such big ways. I feel like if people knew how things really worked in my head, they would use me and abuse me, and so it's just easier to be an arrogant bastard. It's just it's easy, and I wanted you to see that I'm not angry as well. Oh, well, that's pretty much because I'm not. It's just scary. It's scary to be like that with anybody but you. I don't want to be like that with anybody but you. I swear, the more I talk about this, the more crazy I seem. Oh, this almost seems like one of those things where they're like, we would like you to test a drug. Show us how you feel over the next few days. Oh, but I guess that's what makes you a poison girl, doesn't it? Sorry. Please, like while I'm not angry, you should also realize nothing I'm saying at 8:30 in the morning after 5 minutes of being up should be completely taken seriously. I don't know. So about that dream, I had a dream that we planned to hang out. By the way, my school week ends at the end of next week. I'm probably going to take a Greyhound bus down rather soon. Next couple weeks, actually. But the dream was that we had planned to actually hang out and stuff like that. So I show up, and I'm trying to do it as vividly as possible. I said that you could just wait for me at my house, and you could leave the door open, which is weird. You would never do that in Shadowwood, obviously, but the door was open because I was like I wouldn't want anyone to think that we're behind closed doors doing shenanigans. So you're there, and I didn't like when I first got in there, I thought that you hadn't come at all, So I closed the door, and that's when you got up and you're like, why did you close the door? And I was like, oh, hey, sorry. So we hang out for a little while, right? And there was drinks involved. I don't remember myself specifically drinking, but I don't know if I didn't either. But I know you at least you did, and for some reason there was another friend there or something like that. I had no interaction with them, but you ended up running off with them, and I was sitting there just kind of like, wow, that's anticlimactic. And so I go home, right? or well, I get in my car, and as I'm driving off, I text you saying, you know, I really hope that you and I could really have gotten a chance to talk. So as I'm texting that, it like buzzes right afterwards saying check your back seat, and you got this big smile on your face. You know, you're looking at me like don't worry about it, and you're crawling up into the front seat. So you get there and you sit there, and we're driving out. We're in a neighborhood, so we're driving really slowly, and this dude was like, there's like cars like diagonal on the what she calls it, the sidewalky thing, sidewalk. Uh, and and oh yeah, the cop goes, well, the cop behind the cop who stopped the first guy goes, hey, you guys need to pull over too. And I looked at him like, are you fucking stupid? And he said, just pull the fuck over. And I pull over. He only, you know, he the first thing he does is walk up and ask how our day was, and then ask me to step out of the car. And as I'm stepping out of the car, you're looking at me like, Nick, what the fuck? You dumb motherfucker, what did you just get us into? Blah, blah, blah. And I just remember my look on your face was, yeah, we might be screwed, but chill out, because we're not arrested quite yet. And so he sobriety checks me and everything, and I pass, and he's like, well, he's looking really stupid at this point, going, you know, well, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, guys, and I mean, we didn't react to him anymore. I was getting in the car as I woke up. I think it was from actually getting one of your texts. So that coupled with last night, coupled with everything, I'm just, oh, God, it's exhausting, isn't it? I'm only dealing with one girl, and that girl's. I'm not even dealing with the girl. I am causing all of this. Actually, it's amazing. Hey, look, a text from you, I think. Well, yeah, 8:21 I told her I was going to tell you before she said anything. I guess she didn't listen. I said, it's not important to me right now. You apologized, and that was what I would have asked for. Thanks, it's all good. P.S. I think it slipped out in passing. Uh, really, it's the no shots with you part that doesn't, like, and you can read. And you just said they aren't. They aren't. You'll have a laugh about that, I guess, when you get home. Okay. Isn't that, I always think that's kind of cool when you're like talking to someone presently and yet you're making something that they'll see in the future. I don't know. It's really nice to hear from you guys. You and Catherine both. I mean, it's specifically nice to hear from you. I don't know, Rachel and I never lost contact, really, except for a small portion of time. I can't make heads or tails of that stupid fucking video. I mean, not the video, the dream. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to just stare at this fucking video thing. I just don't know what the hell to say. Part of me is like, just tell me what the fuck to do. And part of me is just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not angry. That's the thing. I'm not. I don't know why I just threw that fucking pillow. I'm sure that sounds really fucking manly. Threw a pillow. But see, I don't know what is so fucking wrong with me that I can't even get real for a second without cracking some stupid joke. I was supposed to make an appointment with my therapist. I gotta go do that right now. So she's not even entirely against me, you know? She's kind of like, Nick, you have to make your own decisions for yourself. She of course reaffirmed how completely unlikely any of this sounds like it's gonna happen. You know what I keep telling people? With everything that's going on, if I wasn't ready for everyone to tell me it's not going to happen, I wouldn't be anywhere near ready to make it work with you. So fuck all of them. Sincerely. You can tell them all I said that. Like I said, I woke up 10 minutes ago. You know, the irony of life. First, I wasn't even on Facebook. I have my little phony app thingy. I wonder if it shows up. Okay. Yeah, if you slide over like this, that right there, yeah, it'll show me a random status. First status, wake up, smiley face. Suck my dick, Facebook. Oh, hey, since I'm half naked anyway, I want to show you something. Look, little, oh my god, still no butt. A little bit more of a butt. See? It actually protrudes out just a tiny bit. Working on the glutes. Sorry, I really want to stay serious. I found out again in therapy that I have no problem with argument. I have no problem with fighting. I have no problem with sparring. I should probably say what gets me is when anything gets real. When anything is like truly passionate, it scares the shit out of me. Whenever I get into a real argument, like a confrontation is actually the better word for it. My body like breaks down, man. Like I get like anxiety attacks. I actually may be getting diagnosed for anxiety eventually. It's not causing me any disability, and I don't want to risk my military thing on it right now. But you know, it's definitely going to be something I look at further down the line. It's sad. I have to lie about going to counseling to the military, but I'm not being forced into it. I think we both know I can function fine. I just, you know, look, I'm gonna wrap this up. I want you to know that I'm on your side, no matter what your decision is. I mean, I know what your decision is. If you never change your mind, I understand you're right, but it would be a damn shame. And I think everyone would have missed out on one of those, you know, real life love stories that could have came true. Cheesy.